Okay guys, what you're looking at is a car battery inside my 2016 Jeep Renegade, and this is a brand new battery. I actually just replaced it. I went to AutoZone and got a new one, and over the course of the past 5 years my battery has died probably about 4 times. Okay, I use my car very hard, and I also charge my electronics and my inverter pack, which puts a serious drain on my battery. Okay, thus the reason for 4 new batteries in 5 years. Okay, but this one was actually under warranty. I got it for free under warranty because this was just about a year old, and it had a 2-year warranty. But that being said, what saved me, because when my car battery didn't start and I couldn't get to the car parts store, I was stuck in the park. What saved me was not jumper cables, but this. Okay, this is a booster battery pack that you can self jump start your own car without the assistance of another car. See, right now it's charging. It has a 120 volt charger because it depletes every time you use it. I'm plugged into a campsite charger, campsite outlet, excuse me. But I'm recharging this, and this booster pack has allowed me to self jump start my car about 4 or 5 times living on the road. Now I have roadside assistance with an insurance company, and you could have jumper cables, but then you need another person, and I like to be independent. Okay, so I bought that for a couple $100 at an auto parts store 2 or 3 years ago, and it has saved me. Okay, and I'm just charging my electronics at this campsite electrical pedestal. But this inverter pack, this 300 watt Jackery pack, I actually charge while my car is running, and this puts a serious drain on the car battery. So that is why my car battery doesn't last 5 years as a standard one would, because again, I have over 200,000 miles. I live on the road, and I put a demand on my battery with charging all my electronics, but mainly this 300 watt inverter pack. So, but this booster pack is what saved me. So I recommend you get one so you don't have to depend on a jump start, and you don't have to depend on roadside assistance. Certainly you can have those things as a backup, but this is a primary, and that way when you're out on the road, okay, and your car won't start and you feel helpless, believe me, you're going to be thankful you spent $200-300 on that booster pack so that you can jump start your own car. And this is just a little cover, okay, on the positive. So you just put a positive lead there, okay, and your negative lead here, and then you just start your car, and that battery pack will give it a boost. Okay, and it works every time as long as it's just the battery. And this wasn't too bad to replace. The AutoZone people couldn't replace it, but I replaced it myself. They gave me the tools. There's basically 3 points that you need to loosen and then retighten when you reconnect it. So this nut right here, you loosen that. This nut right here, you loosen that, and this whole compartment lifts off the positive lead. Okay, so don't get overwhelmed by all those other nuts and bolts. And then the negative here, this little lever, you got to put a little pressure on it, will swing open and allow you to lift the negative wiring harness off. And then the third point of a connection is, you can't see it here, but there's a battery strap. You see this strap? It has I think an 8mm nut, something like that, 1.25. You have to have an extension, a ratchet extension. They had one at AutoZone, and you loosen that nut, and then that strap comes loose, and then you have your positive connection loose, your negative connection loose. Take off the negative first, then the positive, and then when you reinstall it, put the positive on, then the negative. That's what it'll tell you online, at least. And that's it. You change your battery. Now, I don't like working with my hands, even though I grew up in construction. I was an electrical contractor. I'm familiar with tools. I'll still work with my hands if I have to, and I had to, because Usually the people at AutoZone or Napo Parts will change this for you if you buy it from them, and certainly if it's under warranty. But there was some new person working there, and they weren't confident in changing this because it had, you know, these extra components. But there's not extra components here. It's just that all you gotta do is loosen that nut and then wiggle this, and the whole thing comes up in one piece. So, but I understand. I look, I've been a new person on a job, and I've been nervous to do things, so they let me use their tools because I don't really have any tools. I gave all mine away, and I changed my battery. So this should last about another year. It says a H6 AGM battery, and that's it. But it's a helpless feeling, okay, when your car battery doesn't start, and to look around for someone else to give you a jump. I don't like that. I don't like to deal with people when I don't have to, okay. And I have roadside assistance with my insurance, but I don't like to call them. You could be waiting for hours for them to come jump start you. So this thing right here, final time, this will save you $200-300 to buy, but this booster pack will save you, okay. And you do have to charge it once you once you use it. It's just charging in a regular 120 volt outlet, again, at my campsite. But when you're on the road, guys, these are things you have to think of even more than normal, because your car is your vehicle and your house. It's your everything, okay. And your battery is the heart of your of your dwelling, of your vehicle, everything, okay. So that's it, guys. 5 years on the road, full time, no home base. That may change soon. Who knows? We're gonna take it one day at a time right now, okay. But at least I share these things with you along my journey. Hopefully they help. If they do, click that thumbs up. You want to support the channel, click that blue join button. Check out my playlist, which has thousands of free videos about living on the road and a variety of other things. Thank you to all my members who support the channel. Leave a comment below. Put me in the algorithm of success. Remember, when you show up, good things happen. And when you don't show up, usually nothing happens. So try to be consistent in what you're doing. It's not easy, especially when you're young. You got to develop that habit as you get older, okay. And that's it. Manage your time. Why? Because if you wake up late and take naps, you're going to be more depressed and more upset with yourself. So I don't want that to happen to you. I've been through that cycle of life, and I see some people still doing it. It's no judgment, but that's not the life. It's not your best life. Just try your best. See you guys and girls next video. Peace.